I agree with you that we should be focusing on domestic issues, but we can't do so when we have a foreign lobby that's compelling us into foreign conflicts that we should be no part of. Do you think the Israeli lobby compelled us into this war? Hi, Benny. Hi, Tom. Thank you both for being here. My name is Nicky Rudd, and my question is for Benny. Charlie Kirk was vehemently opposed to the war with Iran. In fact, he said that it would be a catastrophic mistake. The vast majority of Gen Z is also opposed to the war with Iran. In 1996, the Clean Break Report was issued on behalf of then incoming Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. It listed several different countries which should be destroyed on behalf of the State of Israel. Since then, the American military has assisted in the destruction of every regime listed except for the Iranian, which we are now at war with. It is clear that the Israeli lobby in America has sought the destruction of the Iranian regime for decades now. Do you believe that the Israel lobby compelled this administration and this military into attacking Iran? And do you believe that Israeli influence is a problem within our government?
So, I read a New York Times article that detailed Benjamin Netanyahu briefing President Trump in the Situation Room. And according to our own CIA and according to Marco Rubio and the experts here in America, Benjamin Netanyahu's data and intelligence was flawed. And I spoke out very publicly against that. I said, you can't have people giving my president, who I voted for and I support, and I voted for him 3 times, and I love Donald Trump, and I want his administration to succeed. You cannot have him getting bad information. That's something that shouldn't be allowed. I caught some hell for that. I don't care. It doesn't matter if it's the president of China, or if it's the president of Germany, or if it's Benjamin Netanyahu, the president of Israel. We should demand that our president get good and solid information. American lives are on the line. I beg of the administration, and I will beg tonight, and I constantly beg, the focus must be on domestic policy. Gas prices, grocery prices, home prices. These are the things that win generations.
I agree with you that we should be focusing on domestic issues, but we can't do so when we have a foreign lobby that's compelling us into foreign conflicts that we should be no part of. Do you think the Israeli lobby compelled us into this war?
Again, I wasn't in the room. I've been openly critical of what I saw as the best reporting out there, which was a very detailed report in the New York Times that talked about this, and that said that our own intelligence agencies said that there were flaws in the information that was given to the president. I've been openly critical about that. But I wasn't in the room. I fundamentally do not believe that Donald Trump gets pushed around by anybody.